video. In today's video we will see how to convert a decimal number into its octal equivalent and vice versa. So let us begin with this video. So this is we have to convert a decimal number into octal number system. So we have to consider one thing, that the base of octal number is 8. So if we have to convert 270 into octal number system, what we will do, we will try the successive division method, and we will divide the number by 8 because the base of octal number system is 8. So divide 270 by 8. 8 3s are 24, 3 0 30, 8 3s are 24, remainder is 6. We will note down remainder here, and again we will divide this quotient by 8. 8 4s are 32, we get remainder as 1. Then 8 zeros 0, remainder is 4, and since the quotient has become 0, we will stop this process here only, and now we will collect these remainder from last to first. So 4 1 6. So this is how we can convert a decimal number into octal number system. The method is same as we did with decimal to binary. Since the base of binary was 2, so we had divided that to convert number, we have divided by 2 that time, and here the base of octal number is 8, so we are dividing the number by 8 in this example. This is the only difference. The next is octal to decimal conversion. Suppose we have to convert 416 from octal to its decimal equivalent. So what we will do, so keep one thing in mind, that the base of octal number is 8. So divide, first of all multiply each digit of this octal number by 8. So 4 into 8, then 1 into 8, then 6 into 8. Now add them, put sign of plus in between, and now start from right hand side. First 8 to the power 0, the next power 1, the next power 2. So we will keep on increasing these powers. This is because the positional values of these digits. Then a to the power 2 becomes 64, a to the power 1 becomes 8, and a to the power 0 becomes 1. Now further reduce this expression. 4 into 64 becomes 256, 1 into 8 is 8, 6 into 1 is 6, and when we add all of them together we get 270. So 416 at base 8 becomes 270 at base 10. Now in this slide we will see how to perform fractional conversions from decimal to octal, and then in next slide we will see how to from octal to decimal fractional conversion. So let us have 270.35 at base 10, and we have to find its octal equivalent. So first we will do this in two parts. First of all, we will convert this integer part as we did in earlier example, so that you can do yourself. 270 at base 10 becomes 416, and then we will convert this fractional part into octal. And in order to convert this fractional part into octal, what we are supposed to do, we will take this fractional part, that is 0.35, and we will multiply this by 8. So 0.35 into 8 becomes 2.80. What is this? 2.80. Out of this result we will leave out the integer part. What is integer part? 2. And the fractional part, remaining fractional part, that is 0.80. This will again be multiplied by a. So when we multiply 0.80 by 8, we get 6.40. Again we will leave out this integer part and the fractional part will be multiplied by 8. So 0.40 into 8 becomes 3.20. This process should continue till we get 0 in fractional part, right? But in some cases it won't become 0. So because there may be some numbers which do not become 0. So in that case we will stop this process after 3 or 4 steps. So for example, in this case, again this is 0.20. We can also multiply 0.20 by 8. It becomes 1.6. So we can keep on this process up to 3, 4, 5 steps. So I am stopping this process after 3 steps here. So and then we will note down the integer parts from top to bottom now, right? Not from bottom to top, but from top to bottom in this way. So from top, first integer digit is 2, second one is 6, third one is 3. So 0.263 will be the octal conversion of 0.35. So the complete answer will be 270.35 base 10 is equals to 416.263. Now suppose we have to convert an octal number from fractional octal number into fractional decimal number. So what we will do, 270.125 base 10 is equals to question mark 8. So first of all we will convert the integer part 270 as earlier. So 270 becomes 1472 in octal form. 270 becomes 1472 in octal form, and then we will convert 0.125 into so let us see in this way. Suppose the complete process is shown in this figure, 270.125 base 8. So what we will do, we will multiply, we will make two part of this, one before point and one after decimal point. So before point we have 3 digits, 2, 7 and 0. So we will multiply them, 2 into 8, 7 into 8 and 0 into 8, right? And we will draw a line that will indicate this is integer part, and then plus 1 into 8, this is 1 into 8, 2 into 8 and 5 into 8. So we have to multiply each digit by 8 first, and then we'll divide it into two part, one before decimal point and one after decimal point. So before decimal point, the first 8 will have its power as 1, then second will have 2 and third will have 3. So we'll keep on increasing them by 1. Similarly, from after a decimal point, the first 8 will have its power as -1, then next will have its power -2, and then next it will have -3. Okay, now we'll solve this equation. A to the power 3 becomes 512. So it is 2 into 512. 8 to the power 2 is 64, 7 into 64, and 0 into 8 to the power 1 is 8 into 0. And here it is 1 into 8 to the power -1 becomes 1 by 8. 2 into 8 to the power -2 become 1 by 8 to the power 2, and 8 to the power 2 is 64. So it becomes 1 upon 64. 5 into 8 to the power -3. 8 to the power -3 becomes 1 upon 8 to the power 3, and 1 upon 8 to the power 3 is 8 to the power 3 becomes 512. Now 512 into 2 becomes 1024. 7 into 64 becomes 448, and 0 into something becomes 0. Similarly, 1 upon 8 becomes 0.125. 1 upon 64, 2 into 1, that is 2 upon 64 becomes 0.30, 0.03125, and 5 upon 512 becomes 0.009765. And when we add these integer part, it becomes 1472, and fractional part becomes 0.166015, and finally we get 1472.166015 at base 8. So this is how we can convert the numbers from decimal to octal, and then from octal to decimal, both in case of integer as well as fractional. Thank you very much. You can practice more problems of similar type from your textbook now. Thank you very much.